Good morning, I'm Paul Denis. It's a cold, brisk morning, and I'm downtown Vancouver at Falls Creek this morning. As you can see behind me, Rogers Arena and a few boats in the background. Now the news that's making headlines today. Delta Mayor Lois Jackson is pushing for expanded transit out to Abbotsford. She says when it comes to mass transit in Delta, it's a little bit behind the times on the south side of the river. She also says she thinks the north side of the river is being handled very nicely. South side of the river is terribly under-serviced and says we have to pay attention to that. Jackson's vision is to magically suggest if she could take the Canada Line over the Massey Tunnel replacement bridge, she says, all the way down to the freeway, all the way down to Langley, and all the way out to Abbotsford. While it's an ambitious plan, there is some logic to the suggestion. Surrey is the second largest city in the province and boasts the largest school district in BC. Combining the population of Abbotsford, Delta, Langley, and Surrey, you're looking at approximately 850,000 people that could benefit from her vision. Is Prime Minister Trudeau playing hooky from the question period in the House of Commons? That's a question many are asking the Prime Minister lately. The Prime Minister has missed 69 of 118 question periods during this first year in office. That's nearly 60% and much more than 46% of truancies logged by former leader Stephen Harper during his first major term. A statement from Trudeau's office says he takes the job of Prime Minister very seriously, but his responsibilities are not limited to question period. About two-thirds of these absences were because Trudeau was on official trips outside the country. The other one-third is because he had chosen to schedule other events or meetings during question period. Now with an update with that warehouse fire that claimed 36 lives last week in Oakland. Alameda County Sheriff Deputy Taya Modeste said of the 36 victims found, 26 of their families have been notified. Another 9 bodies have been tentatively identified. Officials are still lacking any type of identity for one individual. The fire erupted Friday night during a dance party at the warehouse that had been converted to artist studios and illegal living spaces. Officials said they would turn next to the investigating the fire. It's unclear how it started. The district attorney warned of possible murder charges as she determines whether there was any crimes linked to the blaze. The blaze is the most lethal building fire in the U.S. in more than a decade, and stories of victims last minute began to emerge yesterday. Last night, hundreds of people holding candles and flowers honored those who died in the fire at the vigil at Oakland Lake Merritt. That's your news. I'm Paul Denis reporting live from Falls Creek.